Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we have an 8-player free-for-all on Rian Jungle. However, in this Imperial Guard corner we have Julesman 101, Necron player by the name of DLF for DLF. We have a Space Marine player by the name of Marchhare Infinite. We have got a Dark Eldar player by the name of Sircraft. We have got a Eldar player by the name of Math. We have got another Eldar player by the name of Reef Vane. We have got a Dark Eldar player by the name of Rien31. And we have another Imperial Guard player by the name of Imp Bruiser. Now, before things start kicking off, you'll think to yourself, oh, look at this camera, it's all a bit too close. But check this out. Oi, look at that. Thank you for the suggestion by... I completely forgot your name. If I'm able to, I'll put your name up here with some video magic if I know how to do it. I am an old man, leave me alone. Okie dokie, starting off with the Imperial Guard player, he's going for standard double plasma generator infantry command. Necron player just building up as usual plasma generators. Space Marine player just vibing, doing the usual stuff. Dark Eldar player, standard build. Oh, hello. Got triple plasma generators and a soul shrine, so I'm thinking a quick tech to tier 2. Got some Dark Reapers from this Eldar player, so I assume, yep, standard openings. And this Dark Eldar player going for Dark Foundry, so I assume with all these narrow gaps in between the bases, there's going to be some shenanigans and whatnot coming from that Dark Eldar player. And just tactical control by these guys, and I think the same for this guy as well. Oh, it's infantry command. So, yeah, some interesting things going on. Not your standard opening builds for the 1v1s or 2v2s or just team games, really. Anything can happen in a free-for-all. If you guys are interested in getting your games casted, I don't know how things like Discords or communities and stuff work, but if you go on to a website like RTS Sanctuary or any of the other RTS uploading replay doofers, please feel free to and let me know in the comments, and I can go find your games. I know that there's chance of viruses and stuff if you download them straight from people, and I know you guys would never try and steal my credit card information. I have no money to steal, but you know, I mean, it'd just be the safest way for us all to do it, really, wouldn't it? And it'd be nice if you guys still play, and if you don't play, well then we'll have to figure something out. If anyone's got any good ideas, let me know. But anyway, we've got some combat. A whole load of Imperial Guard boys going up against this squad of Necrons, which have been absolutely wiped. We've got a... oh, that camera is really sensitive. Got a Psyker and a Commissar going around slapping some Builder Scarabs. These Necron warriors are just chilling, slow but surely getting involved, and are going to engage these guys in the only way Necrons can, which is slow but surely walking towards the enemy and slapping them with their guns while shooting. Got a Commissar. That's always good fun. What else is everyone else doing? Oh, we've got some buildings going on over here. Some things have died to the heavy bolter turrets. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this I see. He's just seen these heavy bolter turrets and thought, nah mate, sod this. I've been boxed into my own base. I ain't getting involved in that. Got some combat going on down here. Some Eldar Guardians getting close combat with these Imperial Guardsmen. Even though they are not built for close combat, either of these two squads, the Guardsmen are going to outnumber them and the Guardians are going to run away. Doesn't seem like they've got the fleet of foot. Oh, that's a bad thing to run into. And they're just going to die. Yeah, that's a sour time. These Mandrakes are going to run into the heavy bolter turret as well. And they're also going to retreat. Got some more fights going on over here. Just slow but surely. Oh, we're building a heavy bottle turret as well. That's going to be a thing. What's going on down here? Some damage has been done over here, so I imagine something's going on. What's going on around here? Ah, I see. Oh, we've got 3 Vipers coming in. So I assume this Eldar player has... yeah, they've gone straight for a support portal. No need for infantry when you can just go and blow stuff up. They're going to go for the aspect portal, and while this Eldar player's got lots of long-range stuff, it's not going to take down these guys too quickly. I wonder, is he going to retreat his boy just before it dies? Yes. How far can it jump? Ah, not as far as we expected, but they are probably going to take down that thing. I do apologise if I don't get all the action. There is a lot of action going on. God bless, I'm being bullied. Well, yeah, that's how Warhammer works. So, I see this Imperial Guard player is going to capture all the middle bits with his heavy bottle turrets. What's going on over here? Ah, flayed ones have come in. And a ghost turret is also being built, so it's going to be turret versus turret action down here. Space Marine scouts just chilling out here. Absolute carnage going down in the bottom corner. Psyker's doing his business. Commissar is slapping someone. Oh, bless. Being bullied by everyone. How's the harassment going on down here? Ah, well, the plasma generator almost got destroyed. The aspect portal has been knocked down. Ah, we've got some Hellions, so they've probably also been jumping in. Fair enough. How's this battle engaging? Or ongoing? Oh, I see. The Imperial Guard are not having a great time. Slowly but surely, the Necron warriors are taking over this battlefield. These dudes are going to try and run away, or not run away. Because, I mean, why run away from the enemy? Die for the Emperor. The commander goes down. Commissar is probably not longing for this world. Gonna get murked as he tries to run away, dying in dishonour. Wondering, are these guys going to run away, or are they just going to stand in combat? Got some support coming in, but they're probably not going to stay long. Oh, and a brave, epic charge from the Commissar. He's going to die anyway. I'm wondering, yes, 2 Necron monoliths, so their reinforcement rate is going to be twice as quick as any other Necron force with just 1 monolith. Still only a support portal for this Eldar player. Going to be in trouble with this amount of infantry. Yes, the Vipers are good against buildings, but not so great against massed infantry. We are going to get support platform. Shame that this listing shrine is just out of reach of these Imperial Guardsmen with grenade launchers, although now they've been blown up, so they will now be in range within the listing post. Any more harassment going on down here? This Eldar player is a bit behind, bless him. Got a witch cult arena going down here. I assume got some upgrades going on. Massing up of the infantry. Necron player. My expectation here is that if no one harasses the Necron player too much, he's probably going to get a bit of a lead. The Necrons don't need much in the way of capturing areas. Got a sacred artifact, armory, chapel barracks, whole bunch of plasma generators. No one's bothering the Space Marine player all that much. So they might be avoiding combat for a little while to build up their tech and then get involved in other stuff. We've got some invisible scouts that are going to do they're going to do a number on these guardsmen. I don't believe the priests can see infiltrated units. We do have a thermoplasma generator. This Imperial Guard player is absolutely commanding the middle of the battlefield. It's really impressive considering the amount of enemies on the field. Wondering what's going on down here. We have got invisibility going down, so that will reduce the amount of harassment this player does suffer from. No aspect portal yet. It's pure unbridled vehicular combat. Necron is amassing some boys going on. In fact, while there is a lack of activity, I am going to crack open another beer. Because I'll be honest, obviously you can't see because I have edited the little cornery thing down here with a fairly good advertisement. If you've not heard of the Kingston Chronicles, it's an amazing book. Highly acclaimed. We've got 1 5-star review and 1 3-star review. If you don't mind bad grammar and really interesting Lovecraftian-esque, Victorian-esque horror, it is your vibe. It's my vibe, certainly, because obviously I've written it, you know, I mean, just... But yeah, I've put a block on here so you won't know exactly how long we've got left, although you could probably tell by the length of the video, I guess, unless you've got it full screened and you're leaning back and you're not looking at the timer going down. Which I thought was a nice addition, to be fair. Oh, Necron Lord, just chilling, watching the Great Summoning Corps being erected. We've got a mechanised command going down. Tactical control, buying all the upgrades that we need. Machine cult. Built strangely far away from all this stuff, although I suppose you don't want to build all your stuff next to each other in case there's any harassment from the Necron Lord teleporting around. Slow proceedings going on. This Imperial Guard player is capturing all the bits and bobs in the middle. He's got at least 2, I do believe it's 1, 2, and... oh, not all 3. Got a Chimera. Protect themselves from the ever-building of the... or ever-increasing numbers of the infiltrated scouts. Chimera does go down to the assault of this heavy bolt turret with rocket launchers on the sides. These guys are going to run away. They are powerless against the scouts. Do have a heavy bolt turret that can see infiltrated units. Got a sentinel. I'm not even sure if he even notices the scouts at the moment. Although he should at some point notice. The scout is going to move ahead, or the sentinel is going to move ahead to give them some vision. And they are going to take down that bolt turret, well, turret whiff. There we go, look at that. And instantly the scouts go down from a scouting beam from the infantry command, I do believe it's what it's called. Or just a regular command building. They are being surrounded by more scouts. And they have taken over the last remaining... well, not the last remaining, the other remaining relic point is over here, which is going to be a bad time for everyone, as the Necron... oh, I like it. He's... oh, because they're free, so they don't really cost any money, so he's just built one thing to spam. I mean, may as well, why not, if you're free? And like we've said in previous games, with all these dead people, the moment you lose all your boys, throw a Necron Lord down, throw a Resurrection Orb, and then your army is more or less back up to full. This guy, still a little bit scared from moving out after losing his aspect portal. He is finally, I think he's just finished building one, or is this a support portal? I'm not, yeah, that's the aspect, so that'll be, yeah. What's going on down here? They are also invisible. This makes it really inappropriate to see things. Hold on, let me swap to... there we go, that makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I quite like this whiteness around the side. Actually, brightens up the screen a little bit. Got some boys in the... they've got a webway gate, but where have they got the webway gate? Down here. Pardon me. So, with this map being quite big, and lots of potentially unseen corners, you'll be able to hide webway portals a lot easier. We've got some Terminators coming down. We've got some big explosions, forcing the Imperial Guard player to retreat. At least for now, stopping them from pressing any further. I suppose the Space Marine player, what he wants to do is that now he's got a whole smorgasbord of areas around here. He's just waiting for the requisition to come rolling in so he can build up his elite force of Terminators and bits and bobs. No machine cult yet. Oh no, sorry, there is one. It's hidden around the corner. We've got a whole load of boys over here. We've got a push coming from the Eldar into the Eldar. They do have a Seer Council, only 3 boys in there at the moment. These guys are going to go over and see what's going on. Seer Council can see infiltrated units, which will be useful for the buildings, although I don't know if they will survive very long in this onslaught of fire and mischief. Farseer has thrown down a big explosive, which has done a fair amount of damage. Not killing damage, but enough damage to lower their resolve. Seer Council is going down. They are on auto replenish, but they are not currently getting any new boys in as far as I can see. They are... I mean, this Eldar player is not having a good time against all this en masse of Dark Reapers. Anything else going on anywhere around here? Just little bits of bobs poking in. Got Cassakins. God rest their souls for not existing anymore. This Eldar player looks like he's in for a bad situation. Although they can't really push in any further for a while until they get more units that can see things. Librarian and Terminator squad slapping around these Imperial Guard players, or Imperial Guard people. Just Terminators having a good old time. Big hammers striking down. We've got some Sentinels coming in. That is a very low health Sentinel, but he is putting in the work. Cassakins, look at that impressive lasgun fire. The flashlights working on overdrive. I do believe this ability from the priest makes them immortal for a little bit, or impervious to death. Yeah, makes them impervious to damage for a while. Nice one. Which is exactly what you want against this onslaught of Terminators. But And the moment it goes down, the Kasrkins do die fairly quickly. They have got... What's going on over here? Building up a webway gate. What is the Dark Eldar player doing? He's just kind of... Oh, ho, ho, ho. I like it. Harvesting all the souls. That is a big amount of buildings. Playing SimCity over here. We've got double Falcon grav tanks coming in. Although going in solo, it's not going to be their best bet. Loads of builders there. We have got a grand total of 1, 2 Terminator squads, all equipped with heroes. Going to push out these Imperial Guards dudes. Loads of infantry command for increased mobility. Necron has not moved a single unit here, and that's something I can respect. They have got a restored monolith there. Now, are they just going to teleport it right into the back? Oh, but they've got the basilisks. I see what they're doing, so they're going to just hold up here, put the that's a really difficult word to say, basilisks down here, and with the amount of money that... Oh no, it's this Imperial Guard player that's going to get all the money from all the relics going on. But they're having a difficult time pushing away this Terminator glob. Although I suppose they're spending all their money on building a Baneblade. Insert meme here. These Ogrins not having a great time. And, well, these Imperial Guards not having a great time neither with this orbital bombardment coming in. Are these boys doing anything at the moment? Are they blowing things up? No, not yet. Let's go back to the action. Terminators slowly but surely bashing these boys away. We have got a Wraith Lord smacking around the Seer Council, but let's be honest, there's probably not much that this unit can do unless they decide to start moving their structures away through some Eldar trickery. Although, what are the chances of that happening? Are they just firing anything at all? Nope. I want to see some of those big shells. The big blooming shells coming down. That'd be great. Terminators are running away from the Kasrkin squads, although they're kind of just tanking it. They don't really care all that much. I mean, it is doing a fair bit of damage if they focus fire on one of them, but it's going to turn around and slap them back. Ogrin's coming in there, so they are going to assist in the close damage. We have got some snipers there, so that's going to do a fair bit of mischief too. Land Raiders now coming in with a Predator, 2 Predators. No chaff from the Space Marine player, they're going for elite only. What's going on down here? The Talions are coming in and going to be absolutely murdered instantly by the other Eldar player. This Eldar player has been shown some mercy, I guess. But for how much longer, who knows? We've got Ravengers coming in. An Archon is in. We've got some Warp Beasts. A combination of long range and close range. This Talos is just farming away. Got a Soul Cage. Completely forgot what all the Dark Eldar stuff do. I've played Dark Eldar maybe once or twice in my life. Don't hate me, because you hate me. Necrons are glowing green. Now we've got the chaff. Here we go, the Space Marines, the Ultramarines forming a good battle line. Although, do they really need it with the amount of shenanigans going on here? A Baneblade, the ultimate assault vehicle, is coming in, and it's going to run away. Not so much the ultimate assault vehicle when it's going in solo. What's the guardsman doing over here? He needs to just amass as many guardsmen as humanly possible. Form that staunch line of lasguns. Yeah, there we go. Get some tech engineer, tech seers, whatever you call them, up to the front. Although this Baneblade is just going to spin around and just enjoy being shot to death. Being surrounded by Terminators now, going to prevent them from retreating, and the Baneblade is sadly going to go kaput. Bit anticlimactic for the Baneblade. We do have a priest just solo invulnerable. Going to try and tangle up these assault Terminators as much as we can. Got another thing jumping in. Got Valkyrie passing, explodey thing coming in. Dreadnought jumping in as well. This Lehman Russ is going to get surrounded and killed. This other Lehman Russ under the assault of a singular Predator tank, which has been destroyed, I assume, by the Lehman Russ, and other bits and bobs being thrown in. That's a wonderful red cape. I do quite like that. Cool, so they're being chased behind. This Eldar player has... Oh, hold on, there is Ah, okay. They're doing a little bit of a cheeky Eldar trick. I wonder where else they're going to try and hide. If they're hiding anywhere else, possibly. Dark Eldar amassing. Space Marine player jumping into the base, more or less. Oh, was that a cancel? Were they about to? Oh no, never mind. It was just a weird glitchy kind of thing. Orbital bombardment with the help of a dreadnought, a land raider, and a predator is going to take down their Mars pattern building. These guards are going to try and do their best by firing at long range with their grenade launchers. Sorry, COVID. Ogrins are going to do their best against this Terminator squad, and they're doing pretty fine, to be honest. Force Commander going to strike a hammering blow against these massive meaty boys. What's going on down here? There's been lots of explosions. We're missing some bits and bobs. We've missed an entire blooming escapade going on down here. We have got one restored monolith, one invisible monolith. I assume that's some sort of deceiver trickery. Slowly but surely pushing the Imperial Guard player back. I wonder what happened to all those basilisks. Probably instantly dying if a monolith teleported in. Which is fair enough, that's what you would expect. Tomb spiders are coming down as well. And this Imperial Guard player is dead. Apologies for missing that. There's just so much stuff going on. This base is probably going to go down as well. They have found the final remaining bits and bobs of this Eldar player's base, and they are going to take it down. That is probably going to be them dead as well. So that's going to be another player defeated. Necron player looking very, very strong at the moment, but so is the Space Marine player. Do they know who their nearest and dearest are? They've managed to push back the Space Marine player. I thought I was absolutely convinced, but mind you, they have got two heavy weapons team lasgun turret thingamabobs. Although the Space Marine player is building up a huge chaff army. Well, I can't really call Space Marines chaff, but they are ready for any counter-attack that the Imperial Guard player can muster. Still got their listening posts there. So, and who's died now? Was that? Can I delete all these? Who was that? It doesn't matter who I click on. This Dark Eldar player, not being the most exciting of players, but he's probably just going to wait till everyone else has killed each other and then last minute swoop in. Which, to be honest, that is a very Dark Eldar thing to do. We've got quite the arsenal of Eldar vehicular stuff. Squares from Veref Rain. Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Do the squares mean, obviously because he's just died, I assume, is it that when you're observing a game and you type in, can only the observers see it? Is that, you know, maybe that's the case. Let me know in the comments. Maybe after nearly however long this game's come out, maybe I know a thing or two, and I'm slowly but surely learning. Heavy bottle turret is going down. This listening post will also be going down. I do not know where the rest of the guardsmen units are. They are recapping all their bits and bobs. Rebuilding the thermo plasma generator. Land Raider just going to swoop in along with the Predator. They don't care. I mean, they've killed the thing. Oh, 2 flags. I'll put a flag in your flag, so you can flag while you flag. Eldar have teleported over here, spying some buildings and whatnot. What's going on down here? Triple anti-vehicle Gauss turrets. Yeah, there must have been a pretty impressive battle. I mean, can you imagine having all your basilisks lined up here? Monolith teleports over, ruins your day. Mandrake's coming in. They have the ability to see. I do believe they've got the eyes, maybe, or something. I don't know. Either way, they can see what's going on here. So I assume they've got some mischief. They're going to try and destroy this. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, okay. And now they're going to get pegged by these Dark Reapers. Calling down a Soulstorm, though, for the namesake of the game. I see. They were doing a fair bit of damage. If they could have destroyed that webway gate after the Dark Reapers came, that would have been a pretty boss move. The Necrons are now slowly but surely moving out. They are just seeing what's going on. While the humans fight a needless war, the Necrons are building their forces. And with the amount of monoliths that they are building, it's going to take a long while to weed them out. What's going on down here? The Seer Council are going to fight this listening post. More support portals. The Eldar player is doing a really good job at building lots of little bases as we go on in this game. Dark Eldar player now finally pushing out away from his base. While it's not as mobile as the Eldar player with all his webway portals, they are still quite quick boys. So if they do get flanked by any mischief... Have they left the Talos here, maybe? No. But they are going to push over and destroy... There we go, you want to destroy the webway gates as quick as possible to prevent that Eldar movement. I'm also not sure that the Eldar know where the Dark Eldar are, so a counterattack would be more difficult. Does anyone know what's going on? Ah, here we go. We have got the Land Raider just not giving a flying fuck, coming all the way in. Although I assume he's probably got another one saved up and built at his machine cult, whatever. And that one's gone down, so I assume he's got another one on the ready from whatever building that comes from. No, it's a Predator. He must have built one at some point, somewhere. That would explain the suicide. Or unless maybe he doesn't want that Land Raider anymore. He's freeing up some vehicle cap. We have got the Dark Eldar player absolutely wrecking all the bits and bobs that the Eldar player has built up over the past while. We've got support platforms slowly but surely destroying this Ravager as it just casually becomes deaded. Lots and lots of Dark Reaper fire. These close combat units are, in fact, actually primarily mostly close combat, which I can respect, to be fair. Let's see how this battle goes. Got another big battle going on over here. We'll just see if they decide to run away at some point. They are being scared and mischief is going down. I'm not sure what this spell does, but it seems like they're just running away. I assume it just causes them fear and makes them uncontrollable for a little bit. That's my assumption anyway. Exactly what you want. What a good pickup for the Dark Eldar player. So these Dark Reapers will probably go down really quickly. Let's see what's going on here. Just pushing away some cheeky Necrons. Not too much of a problem. These Dark Reapers, yep, they are up shit's creek without a paddle in the most literal sense. These Dark Reapers are probably going to try and escape either in the form of not the fire prisms, they can't hold troops. Maybe in the form of this warpway portal, a warp gate portal, sorry. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. The support platform is getting its load in. I don't know where the things have gone, or whether they've just been replaced with Taloses. But that's fine and dandy. I'm really impressed with the makeup of this Dark Eldar team. It's just nice. Just close combat all the way. Why need guns in the future when you can just hit people with sticks and sharp bits? Really get personal. Look at that. And to be honest, these warp beasts, yeah, they're good against vehicles, so they're ideal. No need to mess around. What's going on over here? Any mischief? These Space Marines have killed a fair whack of Necrons. These guardsmen are just chilling. They have lost a fair... In fact, have they lost... Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, they've got another base down. They've got another 2 bases down here. So, that's alright. The Dark Eldar are having a bit of a pickup at the moment. It's really, really good. Right, I'm going to assume that they're winning for now. These boys are just forming a squadron of Wraith Lords. These guys, another Land Raider. So he must have come from somewhere. Necrons slowly but surely pushing out. I do like the slow march of the Necrons. I know the tides are kind of turning a bit. I suppose these Dark Reapers can be replaced much quicker than the Dark Eldar can kill them. I would assume that maybe destroying the Warpway Gate would be their primary goal at the moment. And a Soulstorm comes down. I don't know if that does damage to everyone in there. Let's find out High damage to all units caught within its fury. So, yeah, this is pretty much a suicide mission. Don't know if it damages via, buildings or anything like that. Well, absolute chaos. Absolute insanity. Necron slow but surely pushing in, leaving many dead in their wake, or should I say dead in their own wake. They are themselves... Oh, sorry, they are... This is just really sensitive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Really good to be high, but, like, could the clouds not be there? I understand, I've read in the comments that it's, like, something to do with the files or something, but it would be an absolute vibe if that was not the case. Thas is scaring away the Seer Council. They've finally managed to get rid of the Eldar presence in this corner of the map, although taking severe losses themselves.
We walk our path.
What's going on in this not Dark Eldar, regular, normal, happy Eldar corner? These Eldar have been pushing into the remnants of the Imperial Guard area, which has now been slowly overtaken by the Necrons. A John Cena beam comes down to prevent this Baneblade being slapped ever so gently by the Necron Lord. Imperial Guard player is just kind of... He was quite keen and eager at the beginning of the game, but now he's quite chill to just avoid battle for a while. Big Eldar push coming from down the middle. Heavy Destroyer not having the best of times. Even though he is heavy, even though he's a vehicle and good defense against these Dark Reapers, they don't care very much. Immortals are not going to do a grand job in this situation on the amount of Dark Reapers coming down. But that's okay with a Monolith on their side. They could just throw down as many boys as they want, when they want. And we've got a steady, constant supply coming from one Monolith, two Monolith. This Monolith, though, not having the best of times. The gem's gone down, will it teleport away? It will teleport away. And where's it gone to? It's gone to somewhere. Baneblade rolling in. It's a battle of the 5 armies, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, there's 5 armies! Yes! Battle of the 5 armies, baby. They're all congregating in the middle. Heavy Destroyer. I wonder, can a Lord Destroyer capture a Baneblade? I don't think they can. That would be quite overpowered. It would be very impressive if they could. Land Raider just chilling. Talos going down to the impressive long-range fire. Why get multiple types of units when you could just get one? Shiny green Necrons coming in. A restored Monolith back to full health. The might and close combat prowess of the Dark Eldar ready to initiate pure death and destruction upon all who get within their stabby distances. I mean, it's going to be quite a close one. Oh, they've got 2 restored Monoliths. So is it... Can they have 2 Monoliths? Surely one of these is a deceiver nonsense. Oh, hold on. If I go on to the Necrons, can I see which one is the cheeky one or the not cheeky one? Let's find out. Here we go. Ah, I see. Right, so the game that we did before, because we was watching it from the Necron side, it was obvious, but when we watch it from the other people's side, we don't know which one is the baddie, which one is the real one, which one is the fake one. That's fair enough. Okie dokie, these Ogrins going to town on the fake one. But mind you, this real one is actually doing a fantastic job. It's going to teleport away, I assume. It does indeed teleport away. Or does it? No! I will never understand how monoliths work in this game. It's just so confusing. Space Marine player getting bamboozled from the behind. Lots and lots of Dark Reaper fire. Even without anti-vehicle nonsense, it's still a lot of DPS to come down. Oh, the Nightbringer's come down. Yeah, hold on, sorry, we need to watch this. Nightbringer is a very cool model. I know that now it's like Shards of the Catan and ooh, this, that and the other, but Well, the Necrons are just a little bit... I mean, not super cool, obviously. They were just like generic undead. And I do appreciate that nowadays they've got like the, you know, the Egyptian aesthetic. And Trazyn, you know, absolute boy, one of the best characters in all of 40k. But like, there was something special about the nameless, faceless, undead, the unstoppable march of the Necron tier. Oh, and there's been some... Ah, look at that. Coming in from the side, cutting the Eldar from retreat. Absolutely phenomenal. They're not going to retreat anytime soon. And let me just do some... Going on to the Eldar. Yeah, they don't have much in the way of... I mean, they do have... Oh, big eldritch stormy thing coming down onto seemingly nothing. Must have been a panic click. I mean, they've got potential to come around the side. But would you want to be the flanking force against this impressive mass of Space Marines? John Cena beam coming down, and a tactical flayed one teleports in to prevent the Baneblade from retreating. We do have an impressive amount of heavy weapons teams there, which will absolutely be a boon for the Imperial Guard player. We have got... Oh, an Avatar of Khaine. He's just chilling, minding his own business. Dark Eldar player, again he sees... Oh, look, lots of people fighting. Not going to get involved in the true Dark Eldar fashion. What's going on down here? So I assume that the Space Marine player thinks all this is dead. In fact, can I see? And then... Ah, so... Oh, so he hasn't even gone down there yet, I don't think. Oh, has he? Oh, no, he will have. Yeah, it's not Age of Empires where once the Fog of War goes down, it goes down in that particular area for the buildings and stuff. Okay, I respect that. That's a lot of flayed ones, to be fair. That is 6, 14, 22, 30. Like that, a bit of quick maths. Baneblade absolutely putting in the effort there. It's not going anywhere, it can't go anywhere. Got Valkyrie bombardment stuff incoming. It's not going to do an impress. Although, mind you, the remnants of fire, that is going to help. Heavy weapons teams doing their best. All of them more or less died round here. Got a, what they called, an auto cannon. Very, very useful against heavy infantry, which these Necrons indeed are. We've got some mischief going on. Ah, the Dark Eldar finally jumping in. They're going to swarm in and do some badness to the Eldar player up top. Space Marines are coming in to wipe out the flanking bits of the Eldar. Avatar of Khaine just chilling out. I can't wait to see him instantly die. As is how the Necrons, as is how every Space Marine book goes when an Avatar of Khaine comes in. We've got John Cena beam coming down. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that's tasty. A resurrection orb, which revives a whole smorgasbord. Yeah, that's tasty. But it actually didn't revive that many people, to be honest. Well, it's not that I can see. Dark Eldar now laying siege to this Eldar base. Have we got any bits and bobs being built? Yes. There we go. They can split our forts open. The Talos coming in for a 1v1v1. They're just going to have a little poke, see what's going on. Now, are the Dark Eldar going to split their attention? Or are they just thinking, ooh, look, a weak Baneblade. A vulnerable thing, let's just kill it for the points. That's the thing I'm definitely going to check out at the end of this match. I want to see the points, see who killed what. Space Marine's going to turtle up a bit. Oh! Hold on, boys and girls. Can we just appreciate the base layout here? That is tasty. That is a wonderful, very Space Marine-esque base layout. Oh, can we just look at it again? Yeah, that is very tasty. That is quite possibly the best layout I've ever seen, ever. Dark Eldar building a secondary base where the Eldar base used to be. Sorry, COVID again. Power slow but surely dying to this Blade 1 trio. We've got triple Psychers going on here. Ah, Curse Machine Spirit, that's probably what he's vibing for. Dark Eldar building up a... Out of Loathing, they will want to build their Archon. Or not Archon, the big boy. The main dude with the explodey, powery thing, whatever you call it. Like this, but bigger, and it has the sex slaves on it. Well, we don't know if they're sex slaves, but let's be honest. When it pops up, we'll have a peek. You'll know. You already know what I mean, do you? You know what I mean. You've zoomed into those models before. We were all 15 years old once. I get it. Ah, oh, cheeky. Got a webway gate coming down here. That's what we like to see. On a map this big, you cannot trust the Eldar to stay in their base for long. You need turrets up the wazoo. Like this thing here. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fortified position, fairly fine. But then when the dude teleports over here, moves over here a little bit, slaps a gateway right smack bang in the middle. And look at that, that's glorious. Instantly causing all sorts of mischief and chaos for the Eldar, for the Dark Eldar player. Anything else going on? Loads of heavy bottle turrets. Are they just going to push in? I think they're just going to push in. Yeah, they don't care. Because to be honest, you can do as much damage as you want to this place. But now they're thinking, ooh, look at all these juicy Dark Reapers that are out of position. Although here we go, the pathing issues of Warhammer, or Dawn of War, Soulstorm. When you've got corners and vehicles, they don't quite mix. What's going on down here? We have got double monoliths coming in. Who knows which one's the real one? Lots of flayed ones jumping in. We're not going to miss a second Imperial Guard base being destroyed. No, sirree. Another Baneblade coming down. We have got some Basilisks tucked away in the corner. So they're going to be doing damage in the relative safety of being safe in the corner. Got a bottleneck coming on down here. Avatar of Khaine jumping in. Well, slowly but surely walking in, I assume. Problem with a close combat army is, yes, okay, they are very good once against close combat, but while this is going on, these guys are just peppering away unimpeded. Lots of purple stuff going on, not sure what it means. Probably means something good. They don't seem to be dying all that quick. Maybe it's like a regeneration thing. Probably not going to push that far into the base. That's all their close combat units are dying fairly quickly. We have got a spot platform. They're gonna... I see. They were just throwing them in to get him killed so they can rebuild their army. The Storm Monolith doing as much as it can. Slow march of the flayed ones. Jumping in, teleporting in. Leman Russes and the heavy bottle turrets with missiles are doing the best that they can. But a Storm Monolith is a tricky beast to take on. It is a mobile fortress. It is something unprecedented in its war capabilities. We have got a mega generator coming up for the Necrons, which is exactly what they want. Baneblade coming down. Going to do its best against this restored monolith. Leman Russ is being queued up. These heavy weapons, auto cannons, doing their business. Eldar is now pushing back into this area. What does a torch cell cage do? Revenants on the Diet of Destruction. That's what it's called. Cabal Fortress, strategically placed in the middle of the pathway, because why not? There we go. Right. Okay. Here's what I'm on about. If it doesn't move, you know what I'm on about. There we go. Wonderful model, like absolutely phenomenal. But then there we go. They're not practical at all in the field of war. I mean, they've got no armor. They're going to get shot straight away. But you know what I mean. Okie dokie. What else is going on? Eldar have now come straight back. All the gains of the Dark Eldar instantly lost. They're building back up again for another close range army. We've got this just impressive field of stuff going on down here. I think I vastly underestimated how long this game is going to go on for. There's still so much more to go. Space Marines pushing out. Necron monolith doing its best. Although, I mean, they've kind of caught the Necron player with its trousers down. Because, I mean, the Necrons aren't all that quick. This is beautiful. This is brilliant. I mean, the Necrons are now retreat. Well, I mean, they've stopped their assault here. What else is going on? Loads of scarabs, but I mean, realistically, what are the? This is unfortunate for the Necron player, losing their entire economy, losing all the tech buildings. They put all their peas in one basket, all their eggs in one basket. I don't know why I said peas. Peas in a pod, maybe. But they put all their whiskers on one kitten, and have paid the price. And the price is being fisted by the Ultramarines in a very unpleasant manner. I mean, the Necrons can rebuild from this, but if the Space Marines push their advantage, it's not going to go well for them. And once the Necrons lose their relic, they're just going to retreat. Fair enough. Why press your advantage, man? You know, just let them rebuild. That's what I always say. Dark Eldar are chilling out, and they're not chilling out. Going to engage these Wraith Lords in close combat, like the Chads that they are. The Dice of Destruction is going to do its long-range business, making all the impact, drawing the attention of these Eldar with their scantily clad models on the bow. And there we go, look at that. Instantly rebuilding as quickly as possible. Another restored monolith coming in. Not sure where these boys are going. Oh, they're probably going to go to the orbital relay. Okay, alright. Death from above. Steel Thunder or something. Dice of Destruction. Oh, gonna blast him with his big blasty blaster. But not in a good situation at the moment. Might want to run away. Otherwise the Dice of Destruction will be destroyed. I do quite like the drifting that it does there. There's some powerful drifting. Some green rain coming down. What's going on down here? Baneblade coming out. We've now gone for the triple Psychers and one Priest. These Eldar are going to be sandwiched in between the Dark Eldar and the Imperial Guard. The Eldar as the meat. They are... What are the Space Marines doing? Space Marines are deep striking in. Back to what they were up to. But little do they know that there's another Necron monolith down. Oh, little do they do. Definitely know. Yeah, okay, fair enough. They're going to... I don't think the Necron team is going to have a grand old time here. Ogrins going to... Oh, come on, don't be sour, man. Don't be sour. Which one is DLF? Oh, don't be sour. It wasn't 1v... It wasn't 2v2 or 2v1. Just enjoy the game, man. Made a big impact. You just didn't watch those flanks. Main disadvantage of the Necrons is that they are slow as F. Nice little melee combat going on here. With a Dreadnought going to sleep. Imperial Guard have taken out this area. Lots of dead Space Marines. Is it Space Marines? And the Necron player, I do believe, has gone down. Yes. So now it is... there we go. Lots of squares. I assume he's saying, you miscreants. Oh, I'll get you. Avatar of Khaine heading the assault. Taking lots of damage, but also being able to tank it. Not quick enough to capture these Cassakins. Lots of autocannons coming in. We've got a drive-by coming by the Ultramarines player. Baneblade being cornered in by his own heavy weapons team. And then a big Eldritch stormy lightning storm coming in. And that is those heavy weapons teams not having a grand old time. Where are the big shooty boys? Yeah, bring those boys up. Come on. We want to see those basilisk rounds. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is it the basilisk rounds or the big Mars pattern Hellfire cannon bullets or whatever that are the size of tanks, or are they the ones in the Titans? For the life of me, I can't remember. Big Scourge build, and by big I mean 1, 2, 3, 4 units. It's not entirely big, going for some Warp Beasts as well, just for good measure. Eldar player is pushing out towards the Imperial Guard base. Bit dangerous considering that they won't be near any warp way portal gates and whatnot. Lots of minefields. I see. Lots of minefields coming down. Just when the basilisks come out to play, they get literally slapped by the Wraith Lords. That's unfortunate. That's a sad time for everyone. There we go. 3-point reversing, and slowly but surely. Oh, will it survive there? Will it live? And it lives. Beautiful. Even the Avatar of Khaine can't catch up with it. Even the Avatar of Khaine catch up with it. He says, look at that! All you need to do to survive the Avatar of Khaine is just hop aboard your speedy basilisk and move away. What a thing of beauty. Oh well, never mind. Although, I feel invested now. 3 health! Can it escape? This is a thing of beauty. And he's going to lose his Avatar Khaine over this. Oh no! But oh no! He's been bamboozled. He's been bamboozled. No, but my Avatar Khaine misses. Oh, that is emotional. That is a sad time for everyone. Dark Eldar coming in on the side, and this Eldar player is, as the French say, nicky nacky nude. They are not in a position where they are able to retreat back to the base. The Dark Eldar just need to push in, but they probably haven't seen the Eldar coming down this way, so they've got a little bit of time. That's the problem for 1v1v1v1 system. Oh, look at this base. Just look, and even the turrets are evenly outlined. Even this area, oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, problem for 1v1v1 situation is when you start attacking, someone else will swoop in and 2v1 you. So you've got to pick your battles, bob and weave, so they say. And oh dear, and the Space Marines are coming in. This Imperial Guard player, with an impressive selection of mines, might I add, is, yeah, up Shit's Creek without a paddle. Orbital bombardment coming in. I'm not sure how much damage it does against these basilisks, but it'll do enough. It'll do enough. Or at least enough to look cool. Baneblade, slow but surely getting killed, but I reckon it'll be safe. The Eldar push is, by and large, failing.
Incoming enemy fire.
They are rebuilding their boys. But they've got less in the way of support structures as the Space Marine player does. While they've only got a couple of aspect portals, if they want to rebuild their army, they've got to wait a while. This Space Marine player, anytime he wants, he can just throw down boys with his infinite amount of barracks. God, that was a weird stutter. With his infinite amount of barracks is, if that's even the correct syntax or pronunciation or grammar. God, you know what? Yeah, dude who said get the camera mods. This is so much better. I can see literally everything. I've no fucking clue what's going on. Could not possibly commentate on what's going on, but it's just Space Marines coming down, going for the buildings. That's what you want to do if you can afford, which you can afford. He's got infinite resources, more or less, infinite barrackses. So you can just focus down the buildings, stop them from rebuilding their boys, and then slowly melt them away. What's going on over here? Not much, just sieging. Which, to be fair, Space Marine player is quite safe, considering that, I mean, they've got a bajillion buildings to kill anyway, so even if someone does try and destroy their base, that's fine, because he can just rebuild everyone in an instant. There we go, going for the field commands. attacking the tech. Although their attack is losing a bit of steam, to be fair. Going on down here. And what did you do at the start of the game for? I'm not sure. Come on, aren't we all friends? Let's all be friends. Going on down here, are they just checking out? Doing a bit of scouting. We've got the Dark Eldar finally pushing in. Maybe a little bit too late, but then again, the Eldar have not quite rebuilt their forces. There we go, the Scourge Squad coming down with their... Oh, that's beautiful. Pure building vehicle aircraft. They're like the antithesis of the Dark Reapers. Gonna absolutely melt through all these buildings and all these Wraith Lords. Dice of Destruction getting caught on the side. That is not what you want. But that's fine, they are going to do their bit. I'm going to retreat behind the dais. These Scourges are just going to sacrifice themselves. Warp Beasts going to jump in, draw their fire. Draw the Wraith Lords into the range of the Scourges. Big blue beam, completely missing everything, but it looks really cool all the same. Might have got these Wraith Lords, not sure if it does anything in the grand scheme of things. Wraith Lords are going down quite quick there. Dice of Destruction is also going down quite quick there, to be fair. It's not a model for its, well, known for its defensive capabilities. Dice goes down, which is sad. Sad day for the Dark Eldar. And these Dark Reapers, while very good against these vehicles, are going to do sweet FA against the Dark Reapers. Mein Gott. Right, if you don't mind, with as much respect as possible, I'm going to pause the game just for a brief second while I go to the loo and also maybe roll myself a cigarette, because I did not anticipate this game to last longer than an hour. So I'm just going to pause, so it might jerk a bit, but yeah, 2 ticks. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Okie dokie. Severely needed that. By the by, if you are an absolute Chad or Chadette and you have survived this game for as long as you have, and you are currently not subscribed, you may as well, if you like Dawn of War Soulstorm casts enough to look at a potentially 2 hour, hour and a half, however long this game will be, match, and you haven't clicked off yet, then clearly you like Dawn of War enough, and you don't mind listening to me talk enough, that maybe you'd want to watch another more reasonable game in the future. Honestly, I have really appreciated all the positive comments, all the likes, all the new subscribers. It's really, really done my mental well-being. Honestly, it's to do something and have someone say, "Oh, nice one." It genuinely just brings a warm feeling to the cankles of my twisted, misshapen heart. This game is still going on. We've got some raiders on the wings, waiting, ready to go. Some more Dark Lancers going on for this stuff. Imp Bruiser, his eco is shit. Which one? Eldar, Imperial Guard player. Of course it's shit. You've lost all your, you know. Although mind you, we did really, really well towards the first 45 minutes of this game or so. Raider being pushed back. What else is going on? The Imperial Guard rise once again. Curse of Machine Spirit stopping this Tower of Loathing from doing things. Sorry, cigarette went out. Psyker being an absolute chad, taking on 2 tanks with las cannons in the way that only Psykers can. And I'd like to think that maybe the Imperial Guard player has just thought, oh well, I'm just going to remind people that I still exist. And the Space Marine player is going to reply in kind. I do believe that will make him retreat all his things. Or maybe not. Oh no, because he'll have to defend from these boys as well. Okay, cool. Everything's going into the orbital relay, so oh look at that. Heavy rain, heavy fire. Some shiny things being called down on these heavy bolter turrets and missile turrets. Mines everywhere there. They were expecting this, which is good. A good layered defense as well. So once they kill one layer, they've got a whole nother layer to go. Some drops going on down here. Anything going on around here while this is going on? No, we're not missing anything. Although this raider is going to attract the ire of stuff. Oh, Grins, just not really paying attention. They thought, you know what? After 1 hour and 32 seconds of gameplay, we are going to bed. We are going to Costa Rica, or this planet's equivalent. We don't want to be part of this anymore. And just when you think that Imp Boozer his economy was shit, it's about to get even shitter with his listing post also going down. Land Raider, yep, that's the one. He's been machine spirited. Or Spirit of the Machine spirited, so he's not going to have a good time at the moment. The Baneblade is down. Are they building another one? No. They are not. Land Raider is also going to go down. But will it matter against this onslaught of Space Marine, Terminators, Force Commander, all these boys? We've still got a lot of base to go through, but I reckon this player is down and out for the count. Are they building any more, boys? Nope. Well, they don't really need to, really, do they? Not at this moment. Ah, Avatar of Khaine's back. That's something. Eldar players trying to avoid all sorts of stuff. They don't want to get the ire of the Space Marine player. They're probably waiting for the right time to strike. When that right time is, I don't know. To be honest, at the moment, it kind of feels like we're doing a series of 1v1s, where Space Marine versus Necrons, or it was Necrons versus Imperial Guard, and it's 1v1v1. So really, it's not like a big mash of armies. It's just you're getting like 5 individual shoutcasts in one game. Ah, I see. One last bit of shade. If you can't beat them, tell the enemy what's going on. A suicide pact almost. Not that the other players are going to do anything. The Dark Elves, not Dark Elves, the Dark Eldar are going to chill. The good Eldar, or at least the better Eldar, are also going to chill. Probably more concerned about each other. Going to be a slow kill for these dudes. And you know what? For the sake of my own sanity, because we know that the Imperial Guard player surely must survive. I mean, surely must die. Surely he's going to put all his boys back in there and he's going to kill the rest of them. So I'm going to speed up temporarily until I see maybe the Eldar doing anything interesting on the mini-map. One Eldar's green, one Eldar's red. So we'll see if anything goes on. In fact, just as he says that, Dark Eldar doing something. They are capturing this relic with the... probably a glitch. We like our glitches. Interesting stuff. Okay, fast forwarding again. All the mines in the world can't save you. Not from the Angels of Death that are the Ultramarines. The Super Smurfs. Castakins doing their best. Now going to kill a few boys. But in the grand scheme of things... Oh, hold on. We have got engagement going on over here. Regular Eldar versus Dark Eldar. Tentatively pushing in. A good spread with their long-range units. Raider is going to take the brunt of damage. Got some Dark Eldar nonsense along with some good Eldar nonsense. We've got some Ravens, or Ravens. Imperial Guard player has finally been defeated, I do believe. Just a quick check.
I need assistance.
More or less, yep. Lots of death and destruction, although this Dark Reaper mass is doing, or paying dividends, should we say. Storm on the dice of destruction, not going to do all that much. Scourge squad with their Dark Lances aren't going to survive long enough to be able to do much damage to the Wraith Lords. A big sweep from the dice of destruction, doing a grand total of no models dead. But it gets them all half health, and isn't that something, eh? Let's be honest, the Dark Eldar player might not be one for this world much longer. They haven't got any way of escaping. They've got no Eldar trickery to move their tortured slaves out from here. They have built no secondary bases anywhere else. So it looks like the Dark Eldar player is in a bit of a bind himself. So it looks like this will be a battle between Space Marines and Eldar. He says, with no degree of certainty. Space Marine player moving up. Support portal being built in the thick of it. Little skelly boy coming in and seeing what's what. How's the base progressing? Or is he just not bothered building anything else? There's no point really, is there, in the grand scheme of things? Whirlwind. Chilling. I don't think it's actually done anything in this game, or if it has, I've seen it. I think it was like there during against the Necrons. Generally, it's been chilling at base.
Come near this place.
What else is going on? All the red stuff implies that the Eldar have got that Avatar of Khaine boost, which I do believe, while live, all Eldar units are produced faster. I do believe as well that, inspires all infantry near them, making them immune to morale. Which is a bit of a pain for the Dark Eldar with their anti-morale abilities and whatnot. Lots of meat huts in the form of slave chambers. Not going to be one for this world for much longer. Big electric storm coming down. Dice of destruction is going to come in. Raider jump in, throwing a witch squad behind the Reapers. Fairly good tactic. If they had something to maybe occupy them at the front. They didn't survive for very long. Dive destruction throwing in another cursory back and forth beam of blackness. Soulstorm coming down, and that's going to wipe the rest of them out. So maybe the Dark Eldar have actually just narrowly survived by the skin of their teeth. Great. Fire Prism coming in, 2 Fire Prisms coming in with a Wraith Lord. We've got a Torture Amp coming in, slows the movement of nearby enemies. Does slow the attack speed as well. And the attack speed as well, yep. Dice of Destruction is being surrounded. It's just going to chill there. Say goodbye to the ladies. The ladies have gone. Instant death. A Ravager coming down. Not going to be in a good situation. Space Marine player now pushing into the Eldar base. Or at least external Eldar base. Terminator's teleporting in. Destroying absolutely everything in their wake, as they have been doing the whole game. Whirlwind being put to good use. Firing over the corner. Destroying the Webway portal. Preventing the Space Marine player from... Oh, not a Space Marine player, sorry. Space Marines don't use Webway Gate. Not since the Emperor failed to tap into it himself. I do believe that is what happens in the lore. Fairly certain. Fire Prisms are going to attempt to beat back these dudes and dudettes, but there is too much in the way of tanks and Terminators for them to be any use. Wraith Lords are going to come in and try and prevent the Space Marine player from pushing in any further. And the Dark Eldar player, by the grace of the gods, have managed to defend themselves for another day. But for how much longer, who knows? It'll be interesting to see whether the Dark Reaper's stack is able to hold up against the heavy rain of Terminators and dudes. Killing the Eldar base, not killing, you don't kill buildings, you destroy them. So going to get the Eldar stuff away from their nearest and dearest listening posts. Or strategic locations that I assume they will build a listening post on. Land Raider is being repaired. I'm going to fast forward a little bit until something happens. But I'm slowly losing the will to live. Go on, do something. Engage. Ah, they were teleporting in. Oh dear, oh dear. That is not happy time for those Terminators. They are being inspired by some Space Marine abilities and whatnot. What that will do for them in the grand scheme of things. Oh yes. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is tasty. Large orbital bombardment. Blowing up a couple of Dark Reapers, but their numbers are such that it didn't really matter. Didn't really matter at all. Whirlwind, though, will be absolutely so useful in this situation. But now the Dark Eldar are coming in. And the brave boys that they are. Swooping in, making a Space Marine sandwich. Fire Prism going to come in for close combat. Probably not realising that the Dark Eldar were just round the corner. Avatar of Khaine back after that epic chase of the Basilisk. Land Raider is going to try and escape, but he's been punched in the booty by the Wraith Lords. Predator throwing out a cheeky las cannon every now and then. Purpley stuff going down with the Witch Cults and the Warp Beasts. Dice of Destruction back for more. Eldar have got to be careful. I do believe that they don't have any more relics. So if their Avatar of Khaine goes down, they won't be able to get another one until they capture another relic. Electric Storm's coming down. Ravager, low on health. Dice of Destruction, low on health. Probably going to have to get out of there. We'll speed it up again. So I'm going to assume that they're going to chase them all the way back. There we go. Speeding ahead. Oh, we've got some... Yes! How would you like that, Eldar? And they've got the Whirlwind there as well. So, and there we go. And it's the Heavy Thunder. Or Metal Thunder. Metal Rain. Whatever we call them. You've got to appreciate that as the game goes on its hour and 15th minute. Even though it is fast forwarded somewhat, my brain is slowly but surely malfunctioning. But we've committed, boys and girls, we have committed, and we will find who is the winner. Dark Reaper's probably going to come into the Webway Gate, a bit too far away. The Eldar, while got some extra bases elsewhere on the map, this is their main base, and they don't want to lose all the stuff that they've got going on over here. It will set them back. More Space Marines coming in. Space Marine player, I think, with the exception of the other Eldar player and the Imperial Guard player down here, has put in the work. He's definitely killed most of the enemies so far. Lots and lots of Dark Reaper fire coming in. Terminators are going to come in and try and disrupt them from the close, from the quick. They're going to try and focus down this Avatar of Khaine. These Space Marines are doing their best. Orbital bombardment is going to destroy a plasma generator. Might even destroy more, actually. If they can kill this Webway Gate, that'll stop these Eldars from retreating or moving their base anywhere. Avatar of Khaine doing his best. Eldar also doing it. Oh, the Dark Reapers are doing their best, but slowly but surely they are being whittled down. What's going on down here? The buildings are coming in. Not buildings, the Land Raider is coming in. Being held back by the Seer Council. But the Land Raider is just going to ignore them. flipping out a peace sign as he goes by. Loads of dead Space Marines though. These Dark Reapers have earned their biscuits this evening. Are there more in the way of Space Marines being built? Well, there must be. There absolutely must be. Can't lose the momentum now. They can't. Or at least the Dark Eldar must join in the fray. Get involved, my dudes. Main HQ, or the original HQ, goes down. I mean, we've still got plenty left, but that is going to be a pain in the backside for the Eldar. Bearing in mind as well that the Space Marine player has got the biggest economy going. Every single point that they've captured so far is in the way of heavily upgraded, or at least with a listing post on. So they've got pennies to play with. And look at that. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's not doing so much in the way of microing. He's just going in deep as best he can. And then instantly rebuilding his boys. Okie dokie, fast forward time again. Thermoplasma generator is going to get slapped by the Dark Eldar player. 1 million support platforms are going to prevent any deep striking on here for the moment, especially from vehicles. We have got a webway gate ready to gorge the impressive might of the Dark Reaper bunch. We're expecting some madness, some chaos, some mayhem from these boys. There we go. If your build doesn't work the first time, try again. Oh, hold on. We've got some mischief going on over here, maybe? Ah, the whirlwind. The whirlwind is doing things. And, yes, another thunder rain. Chocolate thunder. Yeah, look at that. Will they survive for long? I suppose all they have to do is just not die. These Space Marines, though, they don't have much in the way of upgrades, as far as I can tell. It'd be nice to see some, because I mean they're only infantry, it'd be nice to see some heavy bolters on them, maybe counteract that range play, but then again, do they need it? They've got to have some free dreadnoughts, I assume, coming down. I assume that's the case. Oh no, more Marines. More Marines, baby. And that's fine. Orbital bombardment coming down for the bajillionth millionth time. Avatar of Khaine looking a little bit worse for wear. Land Raider coming in for another pass. At least distracting some of the... Oh, sorry, not even distracting even slightly the Dark Reapers. They don't care. There's a Land Raider right next to them. They're just going to keep on keeping on. Predator going towards a chill on the side. Can the Space Marines do it? They are. I mean, just look at the amount of dead Space Marines. Like a carpet of blue. Which I get it, most people hate Ultramarines, so seeing so many dead Ultramarines might in fact be a thing of joy for you. And fair enough, you know, I mean, everyone's got their gripes, I suppose. Slow march continues. Dreadnoughts are now joining in the fray. One singular Dreadnought against the world. Being smacked about by Bright Lance platforms, fire prisms. Oh, the Dark Eldar are coming in. He says that they do like this mountain, they do like chilling out here. But will they actually go in? I mean, the Dark Reaper blob has been reduced somewhat. But will it be reduced enough for this melee combat-orientated squad force thing to be of any use? Any use at all? Eldar player is building up a secondary base round here. This Soul Shrine there, standing firm, standing tall. Space Marines have been beaten back once again. Whirlwind has just been chilling out, casually throwing rockets about. Dark Eldar now coming in. Are the Dark Eldar even... Hold on, let me... Yeah, they've got full people, so what are they actually... What are they spending all their boys on? Or is it just that the units that they're using are like free
We are
pop
under
cap.
enemy fire.
Got homunculus in there. Delights in torture. Weapons do high moral damage.
World sings to me and I respond.
And with the avatar of Khaine, I assume dying somewhere in that combat.
The craft world sings
The Eldar do not have access to another relic as of yet. They might be able to cheekily sneak one out here.
to me and I respond in kind.
Eldar just waiting for the numbers to be replenished. Because why press the advantage? Gonna speed up again till something happens. That was unfortunate. That was a sad man. Go on, I dare you. I dare you to do something. Go on, do anything. There we go. Only send 2 squads in. Why send in your whole force? That's what I like to say. Dice of Destruction coming in. Definitely going to be useful this time, I'm sure. Ooh! There we go. Big morale damage going on there. Which will severely reduce the amount of DPS done by the Dark Reapers. Which would have been really useful at the beginning of the assault. Big Dice of Destruction. Beam coming over. Destroying a grand total of 0 boys. Well, that's fine. And the dice goes down for the bajillionth time. I'm going to fast forward this fight. I assume that the Dark Eldar are going to lose this. Exact same fashion as always. Space Marines are going to come in, do the exact same stuff. Eldar have been split into 2 different attack concaves. Dark Reapers are going to be smashed in. Here, Harlequin being recruited. Orbital bombardment being called on the Space Marines themselves. Or not. You saw that, the beam was coming down there and then it came over here. Oh well, doesn't matter. Right, let's enjoy this battle then. Actual stuff going on. Space Marines are pushing ahead. More death and destruction for the Emperor. I do believe this is more or less an entire legion's worth of Space Marines dead. Yeah, their attack's going to fail. We'll speed up again. Land Raider coming in. That's understandable. I get it. Have a nice day. Yep, the Dark Reapers pulling it out. Oh, that's quite cheeky. I like that. Didn't use it for any effect, but, you know, I appreciate the sentiment. Well, let me take another pull on the old Carlin can. There we go, some cheeky webway placement. Cabal Forge has been put smack bang in the middle again, for reasons. More Terminators coming in. Dark Reapers are going to be guarding this area.
Has found us.
And there they go. Once more into the breach. If it didn't work the 5th or 6th or 7th time, it will work this time. There we go. Orbital bombardment. Really, really good effect. Smacking them right smack bang in the middle. Our Land Raider comes in on time this time, which is nice. And look at that. Throwing out the noobs. Sign of a true gentleman. I mean, he does know that he could have moved his entire base. He could have teleported his entire base all the way over here. But mind you, Dark Eldar have come over this way as well. So that is unfortunate for the Eldar player. Well, let's slow it down a bit so I can understand what's going on. So, Space Marines are going to, in all likelihood, destroy the rest of this base. Dark Eldar are going to take on the Eldar secondary base while the Space Marines are going on. And we have some Wraith Lords coming in, slapping around in the Dark Eldar base for all the good that will do. Fast forwarding again. The slow, indomitable advance of the Space Marines. Bright Lance going down. What else has been built over here? Oh, nothing, never mind. So, yeah, the Eldar base has been taken. Eldar is now probably on its way out. They will die. Webway assembly finally going down. So what else does... Oh, we've got a webway gate over here. Webway gate over here. I see that we're just building webway gates everywhere possible. Just to survive. If the... Ah, there we go. Managed to avoid being seen. Will the scouts see him there? Yep. Poor soul. But they did not spot the webway portal. And because obviously the dead player... Oh, what's that? Control? Oh, of course, because, you know, yeah. Space Marine player will have at this point captured most of the command points. So, realistically, unless the Dark Eldar actually leave the base for more than 5 minutes, they're not going to have a pretty day. Oh, I'm getting low frame rate from... Hold on, does it? Is it? Ah, it's just probably from the speed. Absolute carnage, absolute chaos has this game been. And its final moments, the Eldar is holding on. He's rebuilding his base. Can't stop a good Eldar while he's down. Space Marine player 3 and a bit minutes away from a control victory. Which unless... Ah, look at that, glorious. Let's just enjoy this. They're coming in. He's jumped in for, yeah mate, I'm going to take all these on. Not realising he's walked into a field of missile turrets. Absolute chaos. You know, when I went on to RTS Sanctuary to download this game, you can look at the little bits of information about the game. It tells you on average how long the game is, and the description of it was, anywhere between 10 to 30 minutes. And I've been lied to here, gentlemen and ladies. Oh well, never mind. Gonna speed up. See what's going on. Dark Eldar are pushing in. Furthest they have been away from the base. They're pushing in. It's a classic base race. Dark Eldar are not going to win this situation, considering that they've got a bajillion finely aligned buildings to take on.
2 minutes until control.
2-minute warning.
Fear the judgment of the council.
Are they going to be able to prevent the Space Marine player from winning a strategic point victory? How many have they actually captured? 19. They have got 19 strategic points. Glorious. Although we'll go back to the Eldar play just so I know where all these secret bits are. And they're all going to die through this wonderfully placed... By the by, can I just say, amazing placement with all these right from the back. So even if you wanted to kill them, you'd have to go all through these narrow corridors. And yeah, so I do believe it's 1 more minute left. So we'll fast forward all the way to the last 10 seconds. We'll have a big countdown, and then I'm going to go to bed. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, here we go. 10. And don't get me wrong, I like Dawn of War. Do I like Dawn of War for 2 hours at a well, nearly 2 hours in a sitting? Yeah, I suppose so. And phenomenal stuff by the Space Marine player. Absolute domination all the way through, really. Just teleporting from the behind, sneaking in some drop pods and whatnot. Whew. Well, anyway, thank you for coming. If you've made it this far, go sleep or eat a biscuit or talk to your kids if you have them. Spend some time not watching casts for a while, because you've done well. Thanks for coming. Take it easy. Peace. That's a lot of resources. That is a lot of resources.